Hey everyone, it has been a minute since I have done a makeup video with everybody. I don't know why, it was one of my most favorite things to do. Anyways, okay, going to a little get together today, and I don't want to wear something super heavy. So I've talked about these in the past. These are the Merit Beauty Sticks. I have them in shade Khaki, Ochre, and Cacao, both for kind of like a highlight slash concealer here, foundation, and then also to kind of bronze up my skin. I already prepped my skin with this Merit Great Skin Instant Glow Serum. This is kind of what it looks like. It has, let me see in here, niacinamide, 4 types of hyaluronic acid, caffeine-rich cacao seed. I love cacao, both as a flavor and even just something that I can be using as a skincare. And this Japanese gold thread root. Never heard of that before. I have very sensitive skin, so far so good. Okay, the next thing that we're gonna go into, since I already moisturized my skin, is the ochre shade that I was just talking about. So we're just gonna put it on here and here, right here. And yeah, I do have acne scars, and this thing like really helps kind of, I wanna say dull its appearance. And then we're just gonna blend this out. Oh my goodness, you guys. It feels good to finally be able to go out and socialize again, because after that Cancun trip, I got COVID. I know for a fact I didn't get it in Mexico, but we did have a layover in Dallas, Texas, and you know, things could have been a little bit more sanitary. Of course, you're not required to wear your masks anymore, but I was doing that, trying, oh my goodness, one of my eyelashes. Come on, get out of there. I was trying to be as safe as I possibly could. But of course, you know, things happen. So next I'm going in with shade Khaki. This is the one that really matches my skin color. And I mainly focus it in my acne scar area, my cheeks, the places that just have some discoloration, because before I was kind of iffy when I first tried this product, but over time it's become a staple. Like, it's the main concealer slash foundation that I use, because it's like a mixture of both, but it's not quite either one, which I think is perfect. Like, I do love to do makeup, but if we're being completely honest, I do go for more of just like a natural, barely there makeup. And then from time to time, I do like doing full coverage and really trying to test my creativity limits. And when I do want to do full coverage, I'll go in with the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue. This one has SPF built into it, and it's also has moisturizing makeup. I think that's what is categorized under. It's a moisturizing makeup and has SPF. And knowing me and my very sensitive skin, that tends to lean dry, especially in the winter time, it is so good. Okay, so I'll probably do a couple layers of the Khaki one, but the one that's really going to make a difference for me, because you can still kind of see a little bit of acne scars, and I have a little acne friend that's poking out at the moment. But the one that's really going to make a difference is the powder that I use. And it's been the same powder. If you've ever watched any of my other videos, it is that same powder. So I'm going in with another one of these Merit brushes. I just really love this brand. Like, I did not realize how much I turned to rely on it. Usually I use shade Cacao, but today I want a little bit more of like a bronzy, highlighty type of thing happening. So instead of using this Merit Beauty one, I'm going to use this Augie face stick. I'm going to use this Augie face stick in shade Copper. And this is one of those things where when I first tried it on, it was like, and I started blending it out, I'm like, oh my God, it's barely there. I don't notice it. But then over time, and you know, you do start to see just a little bit, makes that slight difference where people are like, is that her natural face or is she wearing something? So this is the areas that I like to put it on, kind of the side of my nose. I don't like to particularly go in with an exact contour. I just like to bronze up my face, because I know there's a difference between bronzing and contouring, and what I'm doing right now is bronzing. I'm gonna take my broken makeup brush and just start blending out those areas, kind of sweeping up here, and then a little bit underneath my chin so that I could kind of highlight that area a little bit. And then around here. And what I really like about it is, yeah, maybe you're not able to tell, especially in certain lightings. Like if I had professional equipment, you'd be able to see it a little bit better, but it literally just melts into your skin. And it's just like, where to go? Again, just bronzing a little bit in the middle of winter. And what I love about all of these products is that they don't crease. These are the ones that literally just melt into my skin. And if there is a little bit of a dry patch, it's not the product for a fact, because I know that I get dry skin. So if ever the dry skin starts peeking out, then that means I just need to moisturize a little bit more. That is pretty much our base layer. You probably can't tell. You're like, you're not putting anything on your face. But if you were to go to the very beginning of this video and then to the very end of this video and see what my face looks like, you would say, oh, you know what? There's a little bit of a difference there. And that's what I'm trying to go for. Okay, so next I'm going in. I freaking love this thing. I should get another one. It's the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish. It's always a mouthful whenever I say that. And I'm putting it underneath. I'm basically putting it all over to set everything except for the outside of my face. So I really like to go here, right underneath where I had put it before, right? Under eyes. Again, this thing will not crease like the concealer that's there. And then this is the one that makes a big difference on my acne scar area / pigment area. And I just put it all the way over, because whenever you use powder, you know, this works for most powders. I haven't tried a lot in the market, but the ones that I have, I mean, it's the same thing, because you're essentially putting the powder and pressing it is the important part, pressing it into your skin, into those areas that do have a little bit of acne scars or texture, and it kind of blurs it out. So again, I focus it right here in the areas that I get pretty oily, which is in my T-zone area, and then down here. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to show you guys my lip. Like, I'm gonna try this new color, but I know what I'm gonna line my lips with, and this lip liner is just really exciting. Okay, so that is done. Probably gonna go back in with a little bit more later on. And then after, for that area that I didn't get on the side, I'm gonna take the same brush and I'm gonna go with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in Dark. I don't have a lot of makeup. You know how sometimes people have like, okay, let me say this again. You know how sometimes the influencers out there or people on YouTube, they have like a whole stack, like a whole closet full of makeup. And I know that's their job, which I'm glad that that's their job, so that I don't have to buy that much in order to do like my face of makeup. But I just have a couple different variations of stapled items. Like I have a couple different concealers that I just keep using over and over again. Couple foundations that I had already showed you, literally just this Merit Beauty Stick and the Estee Lauder Futurist Hydra Rescue. Those are my go-to, like those are my go-to. They have not done me dirty, and I hope that they never will. Okay, so just putting this all over the area here. Oh my gosh, I should have pinned up my hair or something. And that is the base layer, okay? Next thing we're gonna do, totally forgot, but we're gonna put this Laneige lip sleeping mask on. My lips are really sensitive, you guys, like to the point where at one point I had some eczema happening around here. And from time to time it might pop up depending on how dry the weather is. But it loves the Laneige lip sleeping mask, and I was floored because there's fragrance in that. Okay, next thing we're going to do is our blush, and I'm gonna go in with this, oh! Reaction time is on point. I'm gonna go in with the Sculpted Face Stick, again from Augie, in shade Rose Quartz. And I'm just gonna take it on a little brush and go right here. So I know I already put powder, but this thing literally, whether you put it underneath powder or right on top of your skin, it works the same. Like it just, let me get a little closer so that you could see, like, right, my texture is still popping out. I'm not trying to cover every little thing like I used to. Before I would do like full coverage. I was in high school and I'm like, let me just do a full coverage look. And I didn't use powder, and I didn't know how to do makeup properly. But man, I almost feel like full coverage made it worse. Like it made it a little bit more noticeable. Okay, so after I do that, I'm gonna go in with the NARS Orgasm, my little sampler pack that's lasted me super long, and just put it in the same areas, maybe a little bit up here, a little bit here. Okay, perfect. The main thing that is gonna bring this whole look together is the lip. You noticed I have not done my eyes yet. I don't know if I am gonna do anything with my eyes. We'll see. So I'm taking this refi thing that when I was at Sephora and I was asking the girl, I need something that lasts long and is sensitive and is just like a brown lip liner, okay? She recommended this, and you have to be very exact, okay? So I'm gonna take my time, and I'm literally just gonna outline my lips, maybe go a little bit higher up here, and I'll show you what that looks like. Again, super exact. Okay, and then right under here. Okay, totally line my lips. Now, I'm gonna put it, like put a little bit on the inner corners here, so that when I blend it out, it's a little darker around the edges. Before I do the second part, because underneath this is kind of like their setting liquid in order for it to just like really not budge. But so I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit because I don't want a really harsh line. Some people like that, totally cool, but I'm just gonna blend it out a little bit. Okay. I feel like I could do a full lip of this and just rock it one day, but today is not that day. Today we're trying something different. All right, blend that out. Now this part could totally, because I'm gonna layer it with the gloss, so this could totally just not do what it's intended to do, but I'm gonna use it anyways. So this is the setting liquid, and I'm just gonna put it over that area. Focusing it on the outside where the liner is. Okay. Okay. Now, what we're gonna do, I have these two lip oils, I'm sorry, from Merit. I have one in shade Cara Cara that I have used before. It is so great. I love the color, especially on my skin. Let me like, I've done it on previous videos before, but I will just show you, right? It's just cute. You could use it every day. You could use it for whatever. So that's shade Cara Cara, and this is the new one that I got. This is shade Marrakech. Marrakech. I know it's a city somewhere. I'm sorry if I'm butchering it. And, oh, they look kind of identical. This one is definitely lighter. Do I want to do Marrakech? No, sorry. I'll do that for another day. I freaking love this shade Cara Cara. And I think mixing it with this brown is really gonna level it up. So I'm gonna focus it near the middle of my lip. It's the lip oil. This is kind of what we're working with. Oh my God, is the lighting not? This is kind of what we're working with. And now that I have this on, I definitely want to put something on my eyes. Brown liner, I have the remnants currently on my eyelashes of the eyelash extensions that I got for my birthday in October. Oh my gosh. So I'm just gonna do a really dirty line here that I can pretty much smudge out. So I feel like this makes a big difference on my face. And this is it. All right, let's see if there's anything else that I'm missing. I don't really want to do too much, but this is, I'm gonna say, the finished look. I don't want to put mascara on. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't, but I'm not going to today. So this is the finished look. If you have watched this and you're like, there's barely any change, go back to the beginning of this video and just kind of see how my skin is. A little bit more textured. You could see a little of, you know, my skin, my real skin popping out. But I think this is a really good natural way to do your makeup. Of course, the lip is the one that's really popping, and I love it. I love it. I can't get enough of it. So all of these products will be listed in everything down below. There are affiliate links, but all my opinions are my own. Trust me, I've been using Merit for like over a year. If I didn't like it, I wouldn't be showing you. But these are my stapled favorites right now, and I think this is gonna be very beautiful for the rest of the day. So thank you so much for watching, everyone, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye.